Hello everybody, welcome to a new vlog. Today was a good start into the week. We just picked up our rental car, so we finally have our own vehicle and are a little bit more independent with transportation, which is really nice. Yeah, we just picked it up and survived the driving on the left line with the stick on the left hand. Yeah, I think it will take a little bit of time to get used to it, but we'll be okay. Wasn't as terrifying as we thought it was gonna be. I just received a bunch of orders that I made last week for the house, and I'm currently filming like a little house makeover, so I'm not sure that video will be up before this one. If not, it will be the one right after it. So if you're interested in that, make sure you're subscribed so you get notified when I share that. Feeling extra grateful this morning because, well, first I had a really nice slow morning in bed, meditating and reading my book, which has been nice. I haven't read much lately, but also because Ross made me this beautiful fruit platter for breakfast. We often have breakfast together, but today I was a little bit later, and so he still made me breakfast. I'm just so excited to eat it. Also, we found organic mangoes. Another thing I'm really grateful for is that I saw some of the seeds that I've planted come out. And I got really disappointed a couple of days ago because I had just like planted in the garden like arugula and purple cauliflower that I had grown from the seed and was supposed to like keep growing. And it all died, and I don't know if it's because of the heat or when we watered it, it just got washed away because it wasn't strong enough, or if some birds came and ate them. So yeah, but some other things are growing well. Let me show you. So those are broccoli, and this is some peppers, and over here we have 2 small cabbage. In the garden I have planted some arugula over here, which is still pretty small, but it's growing, and some zucchini over here, which are thriving. This one's growing so fast, and some green beans that are coming out. Just an evening check-in to let you know that I finally finished reading this book. Not that like it was a long book, I was just really slow with reading because I haven't had like a very consistent routine with reading lately, but I really thoroughly enjoyed it. It was really nice. It made me laugh in some instances because it was kind of a memoir, but like really about his relationship with running. It was my first book from Murakami, which I've read, and I'm excited to read some of his novels as well. Fun book that really got me into reading, and I'm really grateful for it. And I've participated to triathlons, I've participated to running races, and it just was, yeah, I just found myself in some of his experiences as well, and it was just very refreshing and also very interesting. Now that I've gotten a little bit of momentum, I'm gonna get back to Women Who Run with the Wolves because this is a little bit more demanding read, but I've been enjoying it a lot as well, so I'm gonna try to get back into it and actually finish it, because I think it is a world that is worth like really immersing myself into and not get distracted with other books. So this is my current read right now. was a pretty slow day, but it was really nice. I'm on my moon cycle, so I usually take a day or two just to be quiet if I can, and yeah, have anything like that requires a lot of energy just pushed by a few days. And I've noticed how much better like my cycle has become by just like honoring my own rhythms and cycles and just like waves, and take advantage of the season we're in terms of our cycle. And you know, like I know that after my period, when I get into spring and summer, that's a time where I get really out there and I have a lot of energy and I feel great and confident in my body and myself. And that's a time to like take on new projects and really like tackle big endeavors and be super creative, and but also like really kind of hardworking, or like more like in the planning side and just like creating a lot. I tend to be very productive, have a lot of energy, and trying to live according to my womb cycles. So yeah, that was a little rant about this, a little ramble. Anyways, we're just heating up some soup for dinner, which I prepped yesterday. I love having like just like warm soups. Also, the last 2 days have been a little cloudier, and we've had some rain for the first time since we got here, so it was extra cozy and nice. And I think it was really good that it rained, because it's starting to get pretty dry over here, and we had some like forest fires and stuff. So by the way, in terms of like the meals that I've been sharing this week, I've not been sharing every single meal, as you can see. I've also not been sharing snacks, so don't take it like too literally. I just thought that whenever I had the camera laying by quickly and had a cool meal, like I take a snippet of it so I could share it with you. But it's definitely not everything that I ate this week, so keep that in mind when you watch this video. Hello everyone, happy Friday. I'm in traffic right now. I'm driving to meet up a friend this afternoon. I had a full morning of emails, catching up on emails. I feel like I'm finally getting back on track with whatever I've missed while I was moving and in the transition. Yeah, I feel like I'm finally almost up to date, so that feels nice. And so this afternoon I am treating myself to a little beach time. I'm really excited. It's been sunny today and warm, and the past like 2 days were kind of like cloudy and rainy, which was really nice because it hadn't rained at all since we arrived, so that was really good for the nature. But yeah, really happy that we have a sunny weekend ahead.
Ready, babes?
Yeah.
I think you're gonna have one of the best.
We are on a gorgeous walk with Ross today in Sandy Bay, and we didn't go and do the whole walk because it's freaking hot. But it's just been really nice. We've had a slow morning at a coffee shop, reading, journaling, chatting, having coffee, then had a lunch there. And now we're just taking a walk and had a dip at the beach, and definitely going for a second swim because it's so hot. The water's really cold, but it's so blue and clear. It's gorgeous. Today is like, well, we said it's our 1 year anniversary. I don't know if it's like really officially our 1 year, but it is definitely a year since Ross and I got back in touch and really started cultivating a relationship. And feels crazy to think it's already been a year. You're having a good time? So I didn't really talk much today, but had a really good day and went on a hike and had a smoothie bowl at a coffee shop for lunch, which I didn't film. I spent most of my weekend offline and off camera, off screens, everything. So I just got a few snippets here and there. Obviously didn't film everything that I ate, but I did shoot a meal here and there to give you an idea of like some meals that I've been having. Lots of sourdough bread. Really trying to do our best and support local, regenerative and organic farms. Yeah, shop also at the market, at the farmers market. So obviously we do eat a little bit according to seasons, which is really nice. And we actually have access to a lot of fresh produce here, which is really amazing. By the way, my voice is a little bit having a hard time. I don't know. I feel like I'm starting to find my own voice, but what you can hear right now is because 2 days ago I was in the car and an incident that happened a little bit earlier brought a lot of anger and rage in me, and I decided to just let that out instead of driving with that feeling inside. So I stopped the car and I screamed like 3-4 times really, really loud to let whatever I was feeling inside out, and that was very relieving. But obviously I've hurt my throat a little bit doing that, so that's why my voice sounds a little bit like this right now. But yeah, that's one thing that I didn't mention this week in the vlog, is that well, actually it's a topic that I haven't really mentioned much in the past few months. For those of you who've been on this channel for a while, I have shared somewhere in the fall last year that I was doing a type of body psychotherapy. Did continue with that. I mean, it's a long process. It's not like a quick fix like any type of therapy, and it's been doing me so well. Like, it's really been like one of the most transformative things in my life. And started last summer and went through a lot of ups and downs, which is part of the process in healing. But yeah, I really could feel like things were moving in the right direction. And obviously over like December, January, because of the move and transition, I took a little bit of a break from it. I still was doing some sessions, but then in January I started getting like a lot of nightmares, and my sleep was affected by it, obviously. So we took a little bit of a break just so I could recover, and then the nightmares could just like dissolve and go away and just find like some strength again. And recently, like, I've been sleeping pretty well. I have some vivid dreams, some pleasant one. I sometimes have some unpleasant ones, but I would say for the most part really pleasant. And ever since getting here in Cape Town, I hadn't done therapy, and this week I had 2 sessions, and I'm gonna continue from now on. To loop it back together is that through that therapy that I do, not a lot, but like one aspect to it is to really express certain emotions that have been maybe suppressed or repressed in the past, and and yeah, with rage and anger, it's like the screaming and like embodiment of those things. So yeah, hence the screaming in the car the other day. It does like heighten certain emotions. It does also sometimes bring me like a very deep sense of sensitivity throughout the day, like unlike anything I've ever felt before, where I'll be able to sense and feel like so many things. Get also therefore like easily affected by certain energies or people or environments. So yeah, I thought I'd just share that because I'm closing up this week in this video, and that's something that I haven't mentioned in the vlog, so I thought I'd mention it before I close this video. Thank you so much for watching, for spending this moment with me, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Bye!